Hi Darren.
Hey Tim, how are you?
Good. Rep of the day.
Rep of the day is maybe if we try that just one more time. Is this a problem for you?
Well, it's quite annoying for me.
Yeah,
I
why's
find.
that?
Well, how many times do you hear from a patient or a therapist that something's not working, but maybe if we give it one more go, maybe we'll just get it there?
Yeah, just one more go.
Yeah.
How many goes is enough?
Well, that's a good question, really, isn't it?
Yeah. I think when you run out of acupuncture needles in the box, that's probably when enough's enough.
There's a lot of needles in the box.
It could be a lot.
Yeah. I'm a little bit more along the lines of I've got a short attention span, so if I've tried something a couple of times and it's not working, then maybe it's time to change. But we do that in other aspects of life as well, don't we?
Well, we do, and I was just remembering when I would go to the city for lunch every day and have these nice burritos. They weren't that nice, but I had this card and they would stamp each time, and if I went there enough times, I would get a free burrito.
Oh, good.
Except every Wednesday after I'd been there, I'd go home and I'd really upset the stomach and diarrhea. And it took me about 8 stamps to work out the pattern was I was eating these burritos. So as soon as I stopped eating those, my stomach settled down. But I had to get those stamps.
But you didn't stick with it long enough to get the free one.
I didn't stick with it long enough, Tim.
Yeah. So what do we do here around this, Darren?
Well, yes, I remember that Bob Albee would say, like a trial of manual therapy for 2 or 3 visits, then you'll know if it's going to help or not. So I like that common sense rule.
Well, that's not just manual therapy, is it? It could be exercise, it could be education, it could be even other sorts of interventions as well.
Yeah, well, I think the key thing is to have a plan and a prognosis and an expectation, and not just do it, without that, because then you've got nothing to measure it against. That would be my thought on that.
I reckon we should put ourselves out there. So if you say to a person, look, we're going to do this treatment X, whatever it is, and we're going to give that 2 or 3 sessions, and if you're not clearly better within that time frame, you mightn't be fixed, but let's say 30% or more better, then if that's not happening, we need to reevaluate. So putting yourself out there to back yourself, if you think that something's going to work, it should work within a reasonable time frame.
Yeah, agreed.
You good with that?
Yeah, and it shouldn't upset your stomach.
Agreed.
Great.
All right, we're done. Until next time.